Welcome to Impact Talks. I'm Martin Kalic from IDB Invest. I'm the head of corporate communications. And today with me, I have the privilege to have a conversation with Gabriel Acevedo, who today is the head of the Amazon division at the IDB Group. He is the force behind this flagship event, which we call Sustainability Week 2026. This year, the event will take place for the first time in the Caribbean, and it's going to be between May 26 and 28 in Bridgetown, Barbados. So what is going to be the focus this time around?
Well, first of all, I think, Martin, it's important to tell our audience here that the event is going to happen in Barbados for the first time in the Caribbean, but it remains like a regional event. It remains a regional event. We already have today people registered from 39 different countries to participate, to be in Bridgetown. So it is a regional event that offers discussions and opportunities for countries across the region and globally. We have people registered from Japan, from Korea, from all over Europe for the event in Barbados. Now, it's happening in Barbados, it's happening in the Caribbean the first time, and I think it signals a couple things. One, no, the IDB Group has client countries from Uruguay all the way to Mexico. Many of those client countries are in the Caribbean, and it's a very important region for the IDB Group. So we want to signal how important and the priority that we also give to those countries. But more than that, the Caribbean also has very unique challenges. For instance, their high exposure to natural disasters, as we have seen in Jamaica just recently, is one thing. So there are opportunities also, but there are very unique opportunities in the Caribbean. The whole spectrum of economic activities related to blue economy is one of them. Tourism, no, the Caribbean is so strong on tourism, no, regional commerce, and other emerging opportunities. Some of the countries have been talking about technology hubs, virtual education hubs, the advent of major oil and gas reserves in Guyana and Suriname that offer an opportunity. They also offer a challenge how to combine development of hydrocarbons and conservation, but it's a huge opportunity for the region. So I think it's a combination of the IDB Group signaling the priority that it sees in the Caribbean, recognizing the challenges, but also the many opportunities.
Yeah, and this is an event that is mostly focused on the private sector. It's not just about governments getting together to discuss. It's about how we can implement as a company many of these ideas. What other focus areas are you tackling? What is going to be the focus?
I will like some areas of focus, but before I want to make 2 points about the event itself, which is very important because people ask, why should I go to Sustainability? First, because it's a very unique platform in which we try to make connections. We try to link, for instance, investors with business opportunities, right? Link supply and demand, supply of capital, demand for capital, as long as you can come up with great ideas, good bankable projects. So that's one thing. That connection is very important. But it's not only the private sector. We also bring stakeholders which are relevant for the successful implementation of projects. Policymakers, CSOs, think tanks also participate. So that's one characteristic. The other one is that our platform, Sustainability Week, is more than just one event.
Yes.
No, our platform is really focused on action, on doing things. Remember, in Manaus, we use the slogan, from thinkers to doers.
Yeah.
I think it's still valid. Our main focus is to bring together entities, institutions, companies, people that want to take risks, that want to implement projects and to generate impact. Less talk, more action, I would say. Now, in terms of the focal areas, I think there are a range of areas that we are going to look at. As I said, the whole spectrum of blue economy is one of them. You mentioned, waste. I think circular economy and the treatment of waste is one of the challenges in the Caribbean. That's something that we're going to discuss. Obviously, tourism, sustainable infrastructure, but more regional to global themes, which are very relevant. For instance, critical minerals and rare earths, food security, issues that affect the whole region, that for which the Latin America and the Caribbean region presents itself as a solution hub to global issues, and that I think interests everybody. So I think it's a combination of more niche-specific themes, and I mentioned few, with more broader global interest themes that are good for the region but are good for the world as well.
Yeah, and I think just building on that, there's a concept that not many people know is that the IDB and the IDB Group, IDB Invest, is not only for Latin American countries, no, or the Caribbean. We have members that are from Europe. We have members that are from Asia, like Japan and Korea. So what we are actually connecting is not just the region with itself, but the region with the world. No, we created that bridge.
Exactly, and I think that's another very important characteristic of the IDB group, right? We have 48 member countries, regional countries and non-regional countries, and the opportunities are for all of them. Obviously, our investments go into the regional countries, but that opens the door from investments for institutional investors, from sovereign funds, from other players in Europe, in Asia, in North America that want to to materialize the opportunities that they see in Latin America. As I said, critical minerals. It's a global issue. Everybody's looking at it. If you look at Argentina, Chile, Bolivia with lithium, if you look at Brazil with niobio and graphite, this is the place to be. Those aspects interest both non-regional countries that want to invest in Latin America, as well as regional countries who want to provide those products, those services to the world. And the IDB Group, IDB Invest primarily, and IDB in the public sector, we are the ideal partner. We are the ideal player to link those two sides of the same coin. No, we know our countries. We've been here for 70 years. We are present in every country. We know the players. We know the sectors. We understand the culture. We are perceived as a preferred partner and an honest broker. So we are the ideal player to make the bridge of connecting the world with Latin America and the Caribbean.
So, and just for wrapping up, is just to reiterate and make the invitation so everybody can register. You can have an online experience. You can have access to the discussions and the presentations. So register yourself. We have the link in the screen right now. Go there and have an active participation on the event.
Yeah, so we look forward to seeing everyone there, either physically or through the virtual platform, which is a great way to do it.
Okay. Thanks, Gabriel, for your time, and thanks everybody for your time, for listening and getting into Sustainability Week 2026. See you soon.